I told my wife, look how much money I have. My wife said, you better stop right now.
What is your schedule right now?
So I used to work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I have to wake up at 5 or 6. So I'm literally sleeping 3 or 4 hours a day.
Let's talk more about your family.
When you win, the wife is happy.
Did you ever have doubt once you signed up or anything like that?
Never had any doubt. When I won $500 from simulation to real money, so it's like, oh my God, this is real.
Rory, thank you so much for joining us today. I am so excited to get to know you a bit more. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
Awesome, awesome. I know that you have an extensive background as a physician, right? You've been doing it for what, 27 years now?
No, the 27 years is actually in just one hospital.
Oh,
so
wow.
I've been in medicine for more than 30 years.
Wow.
40 years in medicine.
Long stint, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing more about your background, what made you get into trading, and your journey so far at Stock Navigators. Why don't you walk me through what inspired you to start trading?
First of all, I keep hearing about the popularity of Bitcoin, and coincidentally, the WhatsApp, I got so many invitations about joining. I got lured twice, and at first it sounded like real until I asked whether there's money involved, and said no, there's no money involved, until they started asking for money, which in the beginning said I thought there was no money involved except me. When I started to invest in it. And but I let it go. When we started communicating, texting, I become trusting with the group. And I wanted to speak on the phone. And when they call it secretary of the professor, that's how they always introduce themselves. When I started, it's like, okay, I have some questions. I want to chat with you. I want to talk to you on the phone. And she would not answer. Or she said, no, we don't talk on the phone. So I said, okay. That was my first hint. That something is not real here.
It's not right.
But then again, she guided. She said, okay, we're going to do trading. Find your money. You start trading on your own. We guide you when to come in, when to enter, and when to exit.
So they were telling you what to trade.
That $3,000 that I started with went to $60,000 on that night alone. What first came to my mind is to take that money out. So I texted the lady. That's when it becomes sour. You're gonna take that money until you pay us the $10,000.
Wow. Did you ever get that 60?
No.
So fast forward, right? You didn't have a good experience. And
Never had.
yeah, that was your first
Never
point
had.
into trading,
Correct.
right? So I guess what made you want to go back and look for a program? And
It's because I believe Elon Musk was talking about Bitcoin, and it's the new world now. Everybody will be going into currency like that everybody will be paid in coins now, Bitcoin. But when I came across an invitation, the first thing that came up was the TV interview of Tim and Tom, your family, your father and brother, on the ABC News.
Oh, wow, you saw that one.
Yeah. And I said right away, I have no doubt at all, this is real. Because you know why? I see these people right now.
Was there anything specific that you saw in that interview that made you realize that is the program for you?
That was my trigger point right away, right there. No doubt at all that I will join into this program.
I know you mentioned to my team that you made your first live trade recently. Congrats, by the way. How did it feel to see all of your hard work pay off?
Yeah, so there were, first was the live of the simulation trade. When I made my first win, so I said, wow, I know how to do this. And then after listening to all these coaching calls, he said, no, it could be luck, it could be, it's like, it has to be consistent. So it's like, okay, so let me prove it again. So I keep on trading and trading and trading, some wins, some loss, and then at the end of the day, I look at the results. I'm green every day. So I said, wow, I'm really winning. So I said, oh my God, the more that I would like to do this. And then after I was consistent with winning for about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, I think. And so I said, I think let me try with real money, my own money. So I posted, I opened my account with Ninja Trader, and I win. That was my second win, from simulation to real money. And I win. So it's like, oh my God. This is real. So it's like, okay, let me study this very well. So if I win with this little knowledge I have, that means I can continue to win if I study this very well.
Let's talk more about your family. And I love to bring this up because a lot of people, you know, when they trade, they have a lot of different goals in mind, right? And family's a big thing for you. So why don't you walk me through, has your family noticed any changes in your time, your energy, your overall happiness since you started trading and being part of a student at Stock Navigators?
All right, first thing that really got my family, well, actually it's only me and my wife because my kids are already grown up. They're working in the other state, in the mainland. We live in the U.S. Virgin Islands. My wife and I
Wow.
live in the U.S. Virgin Islands. So the first thing that she really complained was my time. So I used to work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day.
That's a lot.
I have to wake up at 5 or 6, you know, to start working at 8 again. So I'm literally sleeping 3 or 4 hours a day. At first, it didn't. My wife was just so quiet about that until she got worried because I'm glued to the computer until 3 o'clock in the morning from dinner. In fact, sometimes I eat dinner in front of the computer, listening to them, reading the module, watching the videos, whatever is that. So I said, "Can you just understand, my love? My God, that's what it is." And it's like, no, I was patient for how many months, but not anymore with this. So now she's quiet. I think she has accepted it. You know how it is. When you win, wife is happy.
To wrap it up,
Yeah.
I guess
So-
any other last words you have to anyone watching this video?
So, for those people who are really in doubt or not sure about Stock Navigators, this is what I can tell you. I experienced it myself, being scammed. And I believe that most of the students with the current students of Stock Navigators also have some form of experience in their previous, years and months and weeks that they went through the same way I went through. And by the fact that I'm already with Stock Navigators for 9 months and I am still with them, and I will be with them, with this family, and also the rest of the students who are there for 3, 4, 5 years. So that itself is a solid, confirmation that this is not a scam. And if you are looking for or searching for the best stock trading or day trading family or network of students and people who are very knowledgeable, we already did. The current students right now of Stock Navigators already did the legwork for you. We already searched the best company for you. And the most important thing, the teachers, the instructors, the mentors, they are very, very intelligent. Trust me, I'm speaking from my heart. Stock Navigators is the real thing and the real family. You have a problem, you have doubts and questions about what you are doing, your charts and everything. All you have to do is just open your mouth, post it in Discord, or attend the Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday coaching calls, and your answers and problems will be dealt with in real time on those nights. That's what we call process first before profit. And to sidetrack, segue of that, trading and trading and trading every week, we have Thursday happy hour just to balance our life. Where can you find that? It's only in Stock Navigators, people. That's how balanced this family is. And I'm telling you, you will never regret. And you know what? The last thing I can tell you is you put in the hard work. Because of your hard work, money will just come in.
Thank you so much, Roy. I appreciate you being here and sharing your story. It means a lot,
Thank
and
you.
having you as a student here. Thank you so much.
Thank
Give
you,
me a hug.
Thank you, girl.